Well, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous day outside. Today, well, I wanted to show you how far I've got along in my little gnome guy. I'm not gonna lie to you; he's really, really hard to carve. And I think it's the wood that I'm using because I'm just using like scrap pine wood until I get some basswood. I'm having a hard time finding it. You can get it off Amazon, but I'm trying to get it from like a local store. What I decided to make was just a little owl. Now I'm getting the shape down, but like I said, I'm still learning a lot, and I have been kind of discouraged because it's like I can't get it down to the shape I want it. But I believe with time and effort, like everything, it will get easier. Anyway, I also got this Gordon set right here. If I can get it open. There we go. Now these are the precision kit, and it's supposed to help with like the smaller areas, and I thought maybe it would do better. It does do better with like the smaller areas, but when I have to get the larger chunks off, I go with my actual wood carving kit, which is, if I can get it open. This is tricky. There we go. Which is right here. I need to do a better job putting all my stuff up. I'm kind of lazy that way. Anyway, this gets off the majority, and these are also my gloves, which I definitely recommend wearing, and I'm going to be wearing because it can get quite persnickety. You could really mess yourself up. All right, well, let's get started on it. I'm going to start on trying to shape up the owl and just play with it. Really, it's all about having fun, and and if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Visit my channel. I also do all kinds of different wood projects. Me and my husband, we've been doing the floating headboard, which is almost finished. He's just adding more and more gloss to it to seal it up. So if anything gets spilled or anything like that, it will preserve the wood. All right, let's get to it. See what I mean? Like right around here. It's easier to kind of get the more sharp areas. And the guy I usually watch, he's amazing. His name is Linker, Linker, and he comes up with all kinds of different wood carving patterns, and he's definitely read a lot of wood carving magazines or even books. Not me. I'm just kind of like, honestly, I'm doing it just for a hobby, so it's a lot of fun. And some people are very, just like in any kind of, anything you do, some people are very picky and very precise about how they do things. Not me. I mostly do it just for fun, just to kind of just help with the stress of life. And also, I just kind of watch. Right now, we're just taking off little pieces because what we're doing is we're just trying to get the details of the face and also the body. So I want to make it look as much like an owl as I can, but obviously it's a piece of wood. So we'll try our very, very best. But like I said, this is pine wood, so it's a little bit harder to cut. But I am going to get me some basswood here shortly. I guess there's some basswood at Joann Fabrics. They have project wood, because I went to Lowe's here where I live, and they didn't have any. They didn't have any project like basswood. They had ashwood, but I don't want ashwood. I want basswood. So, and also they had oak, but I'm telling you what, that oak seems very, very, very dense, very thick. So, mostly just cutting it to shape. I'm not very fast. And I'm trying to get to where my wood cutting is more clean. And also, I love using my Dremel, but right now, since we have a project going in the garage, I can't use my Dremel, because if I use my Dremel, it's gonna get wood pieces all over our project. So, whew, I'm not gonna lie, the sun is cooking today. Does anybody have any wood projects they're working on or trying to get started on or interested in doing? For some reason, I'm really into like woodland creatures right now. But I also want to do dragons and phoenix, just stuff like that. See, it's getting loose. Switch this out to this. But see, I love how precise that is, this precision knives. Because you can just really get in there. And one of these days I'm going to get me some of those Drake knives. Those are just amazing quality. But I'm working with what I have. And that is just the way it is. But I'm not going to lie. It's slow, but this is actually quite nice. It's really taken on shape. And what I do is, some people just work on one side at a time. I don't like doing that. Because if I work on one side at a time, I'm really going to just goof up and mess up the whole other side, and it will not look correct. So basically, I just go back and forth until I feel like it's almost as even as the other side. Look at that. I love that. That's so clean. And these gloves have saved my tail. Shoot. A lot. Because I'm pretty silly when it comes to sharp stuff. For some reason, I think I can't get stabbed, and I have, and it hurts. So wear your PPE, protect yourself. Also, I know I don't have a lot of views yet, but I would love to know where you guys are, like where you guys live. Not exactly where you live. That sounded horrible, but you know, the region you live in, what country you live in. What kind of weather you guys are having. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna lie, the weather here has been amazing. I live in Ohio, so you never know what you're gonna get. You put all your winter clothes away, and then next week you have to get it back out. It's great fun. I decided to do this outside today because I just was like, oh, the weather is just fantastic, and you know, it's just nice to get out every now and then and enjoy the weather and get grounded. Go back to nature, you know? That's where we're all from anyway. So it's starting to really get its beak shape and the face shape, the eye shape. So I'm starting to really like that. Also, I'm getting the body more of a body of an owl, so. Just trying to clean up some of these harsh cutting lines. But I'll be honest with you, I kind of like the lines. I like the look that it's been carved. I don't like that completely clean look. These bees are scaring me a little bit. Bumblebees are kind of like flying by my head. That's all right. I'm not allergic to bees, so. Oh wow, it's looking good. I'm actually kind of shocking myself here. Go that way, Mr. Ant. Kind of doing the eyes, just kind of. Also, I am going to paint my projects as well to give them more life, more color. Try to make sure this is even. Because I'm telling you, you could start on wood with it being even, and then all of a sudden you hit these certain grains. You hit a pocket of weird grain, and it just really spins your project out. And you really have to, uh-oh, see? See, that really just took a turn for the worse there. So I'm gonna have to change my carving. All right, so see what happened? I was going deep into the eye just because I was going to give it like a pocket look, and I split the wood. So now I have to change the shape of the bird's face, the owl's face. That's okay. We'll do that. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. It's going to be more mysterious. I don't believe in wasting this, so even though I messed up, no one has to know that. I'll just change the features of the owl to make it look, I don't know, different. Also, this is so many different blades. I have like smaller of 17 and 19, like different size blades. This was at Harbor Freight. I think I paid $17 plus tax. So it's not a bad little gadget, and it's got so many different blade features. So just use this to kind of, and this little blade, what I'm using right here, is just kind of just to clean it up. It takes off such small little shavings, and I really like it. Also, I'm working with way too big of pieces. It should be like 1 by 1/5 or whatever piece square wood. And this is way bigger than what I need. But that's okay. Oh boy, you're really buzzing around my head, aren't you? Give this beak a bit more of a tip. I mean, it is an owl. Wow, this is so good. It's cutting it so clean. Gotta be careful now, because you get around these little tight pieces. You can always take off wood, but you can never put it back on unless you use wood glue, and that's not what I want to do. So take off some more of this chunk right here. This side is really irritating. Might need to sand this too. Just kind of trying to make sure I'm matching the shape that I have on the other side of the eye, which it's looking pretty slick. It's looking, to me, it's looking pretty similar. Similar? I don't know. Oh, I see what the issue is here. It's not very clean. Oh, and my blade fell out. Okay. Use this one. My blade's about to fall out of this one. Oh yeah. Widen this up a little bit. Look at that. It's looking good. Plus I'm gonna put paint inside of it, so it's really gonna give it a, it's really gonna make it pop. So. Just trying to clean it up. Give this eye some depth. I never thought let's see here. Go all the way down. See, the only problem is that I'm seeing that this is over on the other side of the eye. It's more square. So then we'll just make this one more square. Hello. So nice. Just take off the thickness. It's really contouring, really nice. This is what we're doing, what we're getting so far. This is true wood carving, you know? Using the Dremel, I love it though, because it's so nice. You can take off. It's so fast. And you can see your design really just flourish in seconds. But this, I don't know. There's just something about it. Just go with my thicker wood carving. I'm going to kind of just flatten this side a little bit so I can start making the ears more prominent. Woo. Hey. So. Okay, use a different, I need a bigger blade. Take off more chunks. nice. Alright, so this is what we have so far, and I will show you the rest either tomorrow or tonight or the next day. Thanks for tuning in and subscribe.